Hello guys, welcome back to my tutorial series on beginner C++ tutorial, and I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome y'all back into a very nice or interesting year. I believe this year is a year of wonders. You know, always say the same thing over and over again. This year comes to say the same thing. Anyway, welcome everybody to 2017 and welcome back to my tutorial series. So back in 2016 we were going on and some things popped up and I wasn't getting enough time to make tutorials to post them on YouTube for you guys. But 2017 is different. We are gonna make sure we shake off any issues, and we'll get these tutorials done, and then these lessons crashed. So today we are going to continue from where we stopped in 2016. That was the single dimensional array. So today we're going to take a look at the two-dimensional array or the multi-dimensional array. And the single dimensional array, refreshing our memory, how to declare it. You declare a single dimensional array by writing the array name or the identifier, and then if you wish not to put any integer or the size of the array in the square bracket, then you can just initialize it by putting your stuff in these curly braces, and you are fine. You are absolutely good to go. So you can also declare it by also writing your size of the element you want to store in the array, or the size of the array. That's the number of elements you want to store within the array or store in our array this way, and it's perfectly fine. So today we're going to take a look at the two-dimensional array, and that's more of like matrices. Okay, it's the two-dimensional array comes, or multi-dimensional array comes in the way of a matrix, and think of the one-dimensional array as a matrix with just a single row, okay, and multiple columns. That's also simple. So remember, in the one-dimensional array we could not declare an array like this. We cannot declare an array like this and go scot-free. Yes, exactly. So this, in the multi-dimensional array, we can't also declare an array and leave the very second parameter, that is the column side, vacant. Okay, an example, let me just write that out. So we're going to write array2. That's for array2 or two-dimensional array. The first parameter, or the first integer to be kept in the square bracket, can be, you can leave it to be optional. That's the number of rows, and it can identify from your code or from your initialization whether it's one row or two rows. Now the second one, which is the column, just as in the first one, the single dimensional array, it is compulsory to put it there. Yes, here it's also compulsory to put our size of our columns, or the number of columns that are going to be within our array. So here we're going to just put something. I'm going to write well, let me put a 4x4 matrix. Let me write a 4x4 matrix. We input some elements into a 4x4 matrix, and we see how we store them and how we display them within this matrix or within this array. So simply as that, we're going to just start off. I'm going to start off, and within the 2D array we nest the for loops. So we are going to first off say for int, which is my looper. I'm going to start from 0, looping all the way I less than 3. Where are we going? Okay, we are going to 4. So I less than 4, that's going to move to 3, and I plus plus. Okay, write that out, and I'm going to tell the user to probably, should I tell them to enter the row, something in the row before we move on, or we should just move on to the second and enter it in the position. Okay, so that might be more convenient. So we move into our second int j equals 0, j less than 4, also the same thing, j plus plus. Okay, and we can now tell the user please enter element in in row, and then you want to write that particular row here. So that row is going to be that row is going to be our element here, or our I here, our I looper, and then it's going to be in this 0th row, but then zeroth row, but then the user is not going to see that in row this. We're going to want him to see real stuff. You can't say row 0. Okay, row 1 column, and just write this out, column. Oh, this is going to be some long text. Column 9, and let me drop the J plus 0, plus 1 as well, so that when it's 0, then it's going to be column 1, and when it's 1, column 2, and that's fine with us. Okay, so yeah, and taking the input, let me just leave it this way. Okay, this text is too long, so and we're going to take that input and drop it in our array. So we're going to say R2 I J equals, that's that particular location, or sorry, we are not assigning, actually we are taking it inside, so the equal sign is not necessary here. The Cin is going to take our input inside. Okay, I was thinking this array had been done already. I almost committed a very interesting error here. Now that is something you might do by mistake. You can initialize, you can come and write this Cin and then try to write an equal sign here. That's very disallowed. You can't do that. And then when we how do I call it, when we enter all the elements for this particular array, we could display them as we are entering, but what's the fun in it? So I'm going to look through all of them. I'm going to look through all the elements in our array and display them. Okay, so well, let me just take advantage of my laziness, because it's really, let me see how drop some new lines here. So copy this code right here and drop it. I like to do this. Oh, but one thing about copy and paste, when you make a mistake and you in the first code and you copy and paste several times, that's going to give you a headache. You might spend hours trying to figure out where your error is coming from, but then it's just because of your laziness. If you had coded that, probably you would have avoided the errors and you would be fine. So for I equals this, for I equals that, I'm just gonna say cout display our element in R2. It's R2 I J, so the element stored there will be displayed. As cool as that, and we are going to be fine. So let me see, let me put some thing here. Okay, so I'm going to leave. Okay, let me also drop cout drop this cout array. So we are going to drop the row. Should I put the row number? Okay, but it's fine. It's not necessary, right? It's not necessary to put the row number, is it? Because that way we just write the row and the elements in the row, the I there, and then the J not coming in. So we could write some next line here or new line here to push it to the new line, and we are done. So this should display our array that we took in beautifully. And enter the element in row 1 column 1. This is gonna be a long entry. How many? I took 4. Wow. Let me just run 4. Finally, and we are there. So this is our array displayed, and we don't need to do much to get this. And this data right here is stored in this array, the 2D array R2, and everything you can retrieve it anytime you want, anywhere you want it. So this is just two-dimensional arrays. It's not anything much or anything difficult. You would need it sometime. It might come in handy when you're writing your programs, especially when you have to do it something of a sort of a table or matrices. So this is it for this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, which is going to be a bit challenging. That's pointers, and you should brace yourselves for that. So I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.